In recognizing the 10-year anniversary since Nusrat's passing, and fully recognizing who he is in the history of music and in the history of the great ones that have walked on the earth, I find it of absolute importance to be able to bring recognition to Nusrat.
Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan is, to me, is a visionary artist who transcended his style of music and the place where he was from.
Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, affectionately known as Khan Saab to myself and people worldwide, has made such an impact on the musical and spiritual world for generations to come. He has left an indelible mark, a permanent mark, and has definitely paved the way for musicians and all sorts of people in touch with the spiritual world, the musical world, anywhere from casual listeners of young ages to mystics and believers.
And through a tribute to Nusrat, I'm hoping that we will be able to be one little beam of shining light to be able to break through the chaos that the American media is portraying Indians and Pakistanis and Muslims in general.
To me, he was somebody who represented possibilities. And he was introduced to me as an artist at a time in my life where I was searching for that, searching for new places where the music could go. And I think if you go to Pakistan or India, you find a lot of artists who can render the type of beauty that he was able to. But I don't think you can find too many people with the vision to see where that music could go and how far it could go. And it was for that reason why people like Peter Gabriel and Michael Brooks collaborated with Nusrat, because he was somebody who, like I said, it wasn't just about Qawwali music, it was about where that music could go and how far it could translate.
He's helped change music while at the same time being true to an ancient art form, Qawwali, reinventing, redefining, and pushing the envelope, opening up ears, bringing people in, and taking them in with them, and then pushing outwards.
And it's about trying to retain the essence of what an artist was saying without necessarily doing it his way, because no one can do it the way Nusrat did it. But we all have our own way of saying something, but we take an old story and we turn it into a new story. And I think that's what we're trying to do with the music of Nusrat.
And for me, this is a chance to close my eyes and once again be graced with his presence in the audience. And anyone and everyone who is willing to go on that journey is more than welcome and needed and invited.
Everybody's the audience. I think the expected demographic falls into India, Pakistan, people who speak Urdu or Hindi, people who are Muslims or Sufis, spiritualists, world music listeners, world music lovers. But I believe it's beyond that.
I mean, because his influence was so wide, I think the audience should represent that spectrum. It's not just about, once again, it's not just about people from that part of the world, or a Muslim audience, or a Pakistani audience, or a Qawwali audience. I think his music reaches as far as music can go, so I hope to see that reflect in the audience as well.
It's an opportunity for me to have an audience with Khan Saab once again. We were very close personally. I say that with pride and humility. We spent many nights sitting late night, singing, laughing, eating, cooking, toasting.
It's going to pull in people who don't know anything about Nusrat, who've never even heard of Nusrat. They're just going to hear it and be like, that's dope, that's killing.
The repertoire allows the world of Qawwali and Ghazal again, it's a platform to grow, kind of sprout out from its original forms and kind of exist in this world instrumentation from around the world. That's to say that Ghazal in itself has been taken out, Qawwali in itself has been taken out of its original traditional form and been exposed into this world instrumentation with cello, with dombek, with oud, with drums, with bass, with harmonium, voice, and while at the same time being true to the particular rhyme, the text, the spiritual calling. It also is more comforting and more accessible to modern day world users.
So all of those influences kind of exist within this group of musicians, and then that's what's really exciting, because we can really pull from all the different places where Nusrat was able to kind of place his influence.
Especially in a time of such turbulence in our planet's history, to be able to shed some light, to shed something of beauty that comes from that region of the world.
And the more we pay heed to that and call that spirit again and again, it's just healthy. It's good for you. It's good for me. It's definitely good for him. And it's carrying on, or rather sharing his dream, paying respect to his desire to sing, and sing aloud, and sing again, and sing true.
I think that this particular group that's going to be presenting Nusrat's music at during the tribute is it's a great mix of influences from all over the world, and from India, from the Middle East, from America, and everything from, you know, to me, Nusrat has influenced everything from rock music to hip hop to electronic music, and of course Qawwali, Indian music, Bollywood. You know, the list just keeps going. So all of those influences kind of exist within this group of musicians, and then that's what's really exciting, because we can really pull from all the different places where Nusrat was able to kind of place his influence.